Hey, it's Dylan Zigray, Digital Marketing Specialist here at Kiwi Creative, and in our second Seeds of Knowledge video, I have 3 quick takeaways from our latest blog, The Definitive Guide to Events in Google Analytics for Tech Marketers. So the first big takeaway from this blog is often a point of confusion for tech marketers, and this is the difference between an event and a goal in GA. Simply put, an event is a type of interaction, a tracked interaction you have on your website. But sometimes tech marketers like to take this a step further and use those tracked events as goals. So a common rule of thumb I like to follow is that an event can be a type of goal, but not every goal is an event. So let's say you have an event that you're tracking for people clicking on tell links, and you want to use that event as a goal. Well, then you would go into your goal panel within GA and create an event type goal. Just like you have a duration type goal and a destination type goal, you would create that goal for the click to call event. However, if you were to create a goal for a destination, say a thank you page, that would not be tracked as an event. So there are separate areas within GA, but with the event type, you can get that data in 2 places, the events report and the goals report. Second key takeaway is that events can affect your site's bounce rate. Now, this is important because most tech marketers believe that if someone comes to your site, views one page and leaves, that's considered a bounce. But Google actually defines a bounce within GA as one interaction request. So if someone comes to your website, views a page, that's one interaction. But let's say they also complete a tracked event that you have. Well, that would be 2 interactions at a minimum, and as such, not a bounce. So when you're configuring your events, it's really important to look at which ones are marked as non-interaction hits and which ones are marked as interaction hits. If you're using Google Tag Manager, by default, all events are tracked as interactions, thereby decreasing your bounce rate. But you can change this from false to true, meaning that an event is not considered an interaction, just by changing that toggle. Make sure you understand what events you have being tracked as interactions, which you do not, particularly if you have an event that affects a whole host of users, because that could artificially be decreasing your bounce rate and not giving you an accurate representation of your website's data. And lastly, as we're on the topic of Google Tag Manager, I recommend using GTM to streamline adding events. GTM is a wonderful tool to bring all of your tags together from Google Ads, Google Analytics, third-party tools like Hotjar into one place for easy management. But it also makes the process of adding events for Universal Analytics and GA4, the new standard for GA, really easy. It gives you all the fields to fill out, and then you basically link it to your GA property. And again, it keeps them all in the same place and just makes your life easier. So this has been 3 key takeaways from our latest blog, The Definitive Guide to Events in Google Analytics for Tech Marketers. You can read more about all of these points and more below.